Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to give you guys 5 stocks that are doing pretty good during this recession, or as we're heading into a recession. In fact, they tend to do pretty good through just about any type of recession. Now these companies have longevity and they've had good business for some time. But be sure to do your own research. And full disclaimer, I am invested in one of these stocks and I'll let you know which one. But these type of stocks are one of my absolute favorites that you can always depend on to pretty much take care of your money through the long haul. But these stocks work pretty good for long-term investing. So with that being said, let's head over to the computer. To kind of start off to give you guys just some information to show you just how these stocks are doing. So right now you see I'm on the S&P 500 screen. Now I'm not talking about the S&P 500, but I just want to give you guys some examples of what I mean so you can kind of see what's going on and just kind of how you pay attention to things. Now here the S&P 500, for example, you can always zoom out to see what things look like. And it's no mystery that pretty much most of this year, the stock market has trended downwards, right? So in the last 6 months, of course, if you go out a year, you can see a little bit more. Go out 5 years, see a little bit more, right? Year to date, right? So in the last 6 months, you can see that things have been relatively down, which has been most of this, economic downturn, recession coming, all these different things, correction, whatever you want to call it. But now just not just to look at that, let's also look at a few other companies first before we go into the 5 companies that I mentioned. So you see here Apple, some of your favorite companies, you can see they're all trending down. Amazon, who recently just split their stock, you can see that everybody is still having the same type of trends. Look at Meta, you're going to see the same thing. Been trending downwards quite a bit much. All right, so in the last 6 months, you can see that they are red. Well, one of the things that during a recession, pandemic, hard times, there are different things that are out there that tend to pretty much just run as they should. There are things out there that no matter what happens, they're still useful. And this is one of the sectors I want to talk about today, just to give you a little bit of insight, or a little bit of, I guess you could say, light, within the dark or whatever, where you can possibly invest, or places where you can, just be able to take your time and research, and it might be good for you. So the first one is United Health. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, and United Health is the one that I have been investing in for a while. You can already see I'm already here at 6 months, and you can see that it's still up. Now, is it up a whole lot? Not necessarily, but you can see the track is still relatively stable. So you can always zoom out and just see the track of these companies. And I'm just doing this to give you guys a quick, brief, overview, because in times like these, it's sometimes people, they have a hard time kind of seeing, the positive and things like this, especially with the stock market, because a lot of times people don't really pay attention as much. But healthcare arena is something that is always doing pretty good. The reason is because no matter what happens, people need healthcare. And so pretty much these companies I'm showing you, they're all in the healthcare arena. So the first one is United Health, and United Health has been doing good for a while. And you can also see that United Health has, their own very strong dividend yield that they've always had, which you'll see with all of these. Now the next one is Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly is a pharmaceutical science company. They create medicines, things like that. So same thing here. As you go out, you'll see that they're still relatively up. And all you're seeing really is the stability that lies within, things around healthcare. All right, the next one is Cigna. Now, same thing here with Cigna. You're going to see that in the long run, they're still doing pretty good when things haven't been doing pretty good. So meaning, if your money was in any of these particular companies, or you had that in your portfolios, and if you had any type of significance, then you would see that your portfolio would be up. All right. So Cigna, another healthcare provider. The next one, Humana. Same process. no matter where you stretch, you're going to see that they're relatively up. Not by a whole lot, but still up, meaning that they're holding pretty good. The next one, Elevance. Now, Elevance is a company that you know by the name of Anthem. Same thing here with Anthem, another healthcare provider. You can see that they're just still relatively up. Now, these stocks are indeed, on the expensive side. They're all, pretty up there. They're all, pretty high, pretty up there. Now, thanks to the time that we're living in, you can actually invest in these companies fractionally if you so choose. But here's just 5 stocks that you can take the time to do your own research around, to look into. But healthcare is one of those places that no matter what's going on, there's always going to be a positive as far as the revenue and things happening, because healthcare is a big transfer of wealth and money in America, as we have to pay for, healthcare versus other countries, not so much. So if you're in another country and you're looking to invest in healthcare, I don't know what the markets look like for healthcare companies in other countries, but I'm sure you don't see the same stability, because healthcare is one of the places where people, make a lot of money from. There's a lot of money that flows there on a daily basis. I mean, every single minute. People who work in healthcare make a lot of money, etc. So this is one of the safe havens that, through time is just going to have a lot of stability, especially when you get into things like healthcare, based off our current, political and economical structure around, the way we do health and medicine. So I hope this has been helpful and it's given you something to maybe take a look into and to do your own research around. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.